Anthony Brassil, you are with the Texas Executive Director for the National Parents Organization in Texas, and Don Hubin was mentioned and focused on in the documentary. He said it's best for the children to have substantial parenting time with both parents. Would you be able to share with us some of the research behind equal shared parenting and how it benefits children?
Yeah, sorry. A little loud. Thank you, Jeff. As you said, and as Don explained really well in the movie there, National Parents Organization, we're not a political organization. We're a research-based organization. And everything we do, we don't do from a political bent, left or right. We really try to look at what is the data telling us about what's best for children, and then how do we apply that in the law. So that's a little bit about kind of our background, our origins, and the way we look at this issue. Because of that, we now have decades of data in various areas across the world that have been done on what's best for children after a divorce or a separation. And if you guys know anything about social scientists, you probably know that it's pretty much impossible to get them to agree on anything. But shared parenting is a rare exception. About a decade ago, over 100 social scientists that have been researching this for decades combined came out with a paper that in essence said that there was a broad consensus that shared parenting in situations of separation or divorce was best for children amongst a variety of areas, be it their mental well-being, their physical well-being, long-term income and earning potential, as well as reducing conflict between the parents. So to have social scientists agree on something like that and to publish a paper on it is exceptionally rare. And it's one of the things when you do see that, you can say that this is something that's pretty well established in the facts and in the data. Another thing I'd point to is Dr. Linda Nielsen, I believe out of Wake Forest, did a meta-analysis of about 65 of these research papers that have been done over many decades around what's best for kids in all these different situations and all these different income levels and racial backgrounds, family backgrounds, etc. And without exception, across pretty much every area, it was found in a meta-analysis that looked at thousands and thousands of data points, tens of thousands of families across many, many years, that shared parenting was pretty much always the best case scenario for the kids, not only in the short term, but also in the long term. And the last data point, I'd say, is just the fact that here in the United States, and in particular here in Texas, we're an outlier. We're becoming an outlier in the world with how we handle marital breakup. Places like Sweden that you heard of, the Netherlands, more recently Greece, Australia, Brazil, Italy, and now thankfully 6 states in the United States are moving past us as far as following the science in regards to what's best for children, which is shared parenting. So we're falling farther and further behind in Texas, but the data and the research from those areas that have passed shared parenting many, many years ago have shown that indeed it is best for children in virtually all circumstances, regardless of background or the kid's situation.
Thank you very much, Anthony. And I was sent the report that came from the Office of the Attorney General today. It just took 5 counties out of it. In Collin County, 90.7% of the non-custodial parents are fathers. In Dallas County, 92.2%. Tarrant County, 90.4%. Harris County, 93.8%. In Bexar County, 91.3%. Yet our Texas Family Code says that these decisions should be made without regard to gender and sex. Seems to be a little bit strange here, and it goes back to what Britton said earlier about if everything's perfect, what happens? Children need both parents. And when you make one person a primary custodial parent, you often minimize the other parent from the child's life.